first place rabbits. All first place rabbits. I repeat, all first place rabbits into the show arena, please. All first place. That's entry number 8, Jake Jones. Entry number 14, Alexa Estrada. Entry number 13, Ethan Whitworth. Entry number 18, Ethan Whitworth. And entry number 10, Camilo Espinosa. Okay, junior swine showers be getting ready. After we pick the grand champion rabbit, move the tables out, take a lunch break, about an hour nap, we'll start. Just kidding. We'll start with black OPBs. In the first class, Kaitlyn, Kelley, Francisco Reyes, Tatum Hazard. Y'all will be in the top 3 when we start the pig show. Black OPBs.
You guys know that I'm really impressed with the quality of animals that you guys have exhibited today. I'm impressed with the care that these kids are taking care of these animals. This is one of the best shows that I have judged. I'm on judge show number 12 today, and so I've seen a lot of rabbits since January started, and this is as good a quality as any place that I have been. So you guys should give these guys a round of applause. You know, I'm a livestock person, was raised up in a livestock family, and I was a pig person, and thought that was the only thing there was to raise. And then kids came along, and we didn't have the money to raise pigs, so we raised goats. But we were good at it. The kids did really well. But we still had these rabbits going on, and I tell you, they stole my heart. And my kids have grown, and the rabbits have stole my heart, and I'm still doing rabbits. And I like to see kiddos that this is a good fit for some kids. And so I love seeing that y'all have so many entries here. I'd like to see them grow and mature and have more entries next year. That being said, I'm really impressed, and I think that there's a couple of animals up here that really fit my kind, what I'm looking for. You know, these guys are just young little rabbits that are still growing and maturing, and you can look and see what they're gonna do when they go down the line, just built based on the type. An animal is an animal is an animal, whether it's a swine, a goat, a sheep, a steer. They all have a type, they all have a conformation. A lot of it is genetic, and the rest of it is how you handle them and how you feed them out, and that's true through all species. Agreed? True. So this is no different. It might be a shorter project, but it's just as hard as any of these other projects that these kiddos do, and I assure you of that, because it's a constant battle at my house to figure out what I'm doing. So, with that being said, I've got one that I know that just rose to the top for me. I really like the way this animal is put together. It's just really there for its body type, really there for the breed. He easily wins this class, and it's going to be this young man right here in this maroon shirt. Congratulations. Super nice little rabbit. He's really put together well. He's got good type, good bone, good structure. He's filled out. He's firm to the flesh. And he's just finished out for today's show, so he's going to be your winner. There was a couple of them here that I went back and looked at that I was really trying to decide which one fits the best for me today. Not that they will not be better down the line, and I'll tell you, all 5 of these rabbits up here, I feel like I picked out the right ones, and where they are at today doesn't necessarily tell me where they're going to be down the road, but I do see that they all have a lot of potential if they wanted to go on to a major with them, or go on and show at just a regular ARBA show. But there was one that I really just feel like fits me the best today. It just is in that right style and in the right condition for me today. And that is going to be this young lady right over here in this denim shirt. Congratulations, young lady. You did very well. I really like this rabbit right here. He would have been my next choice. But congratulations. Good job, guys.
Okay, congratulations to the grand champion rabbit, shown by Ethan Whitworth. The reserve grand champion rabbit also goes to Ethan Whitworth. So congratulations, Ethan, you did really well. We appreciate it. Okay, I need all first place pigs, all first place pigs in the holding pen. Excuse me, all breed champion pigs, all breed champion pigs. I need 605 Black OPB Noah Deleon. I need 739 Ethan Whitworth New Rock. I need entry 616 Zavannah Macias Amp. Class 5, I need Zavannah Rivas, first place York, the breed champion York. And the crosses, I need 604 Zavannah Macias from the crossing. To the ring at this time, please. She's busy with the chicken. Okay, I need all reserve breed champions to the holding pen. All reserve breed champions. All breed champions to the holding pen. All breed champions. Reserve breed champions. Immediately, if not sooner. All reserve breed champions. Class 4 Ham. I need Noah Deleon. In New York. I need Braylee Thomason. And crossing Noah Deleon.
Get out here, nation champion, first of all, I'd like all you kids to turn around to your parents or your ag teacher, your county agent, and give them a round of applause for all the work they do for you. As we get out here, we started off with the Berkshire Drive, and there was one in there I thought handled that Berkshire Drive extremely well. Young man's driving this Marricle here. I think he's being challenged with one that's trying to come in heat or just coming out of heat. They get pretty stubborn at that point, and that's a really good design one with an awfully good yield at the end of that whip. That's just a pretty good one. We came in with the Duroc next, kind of a challenging class to put together. A young man brings one out here. It's got his bolt in his top and thick in his muscle. Just needs to handle the surface a little bit better. Then we went into the Hampshire Drive, and man, that young man's driving one that has got a cool look from the side. He's jack fronted, he's big top, he's a little tighter, or she is a little tighter in her rib, but I like the way that was put together. And then we went into the Yorkshire Drive, which was a challenge for me to put together. I thought I found the one in there. The front 2/3 of that thing is extremely well. Like I said, we talked about his feet in class and breed drive. That one, It's just got a good look from the side. You can just stand out and steal, you just be all right. Then we got into the crossbreds, and a very deep set of crossbreds that you drove in. Young lady came out the winner of that one with one that has a good look from the side. He's got a humongous top and rump in him. A little flatter in his rib compared to a couple of others out here. But I think y'all have a very good set of animals, and I'm going to walk out here and I'm going to name the champion. And then we're going to bring in the reserve. And then we'll name the reserve champion, talk about them a little bit. One thing about it, you folks that don't understand, and I know this is always a soapbox for the judge, but I'm having to deal with some my aging parents. And I thought of this the other day, and I mean, if we train these kids to take care of these animals and do a great job with them, maybe one day they can take care of us. And so that's been in the back of my mind the last year or so, so I just passed that along. I think we have a great industry here for these kids to take a rebound of the kids that's going to be controlling our future. You know, they're sitting there, and by the year 2050, we're supposed to have this big challenge of how to feed people. I hope these people in this barn are ready for that task. I think these young folks will be there. And like I said, I'm going to go out and shake the hand of the champion, and then we'll go from there.
Okay, I need entry number 621, Francisco Reyes. 621, Francisco Reyes. Come in with that reserve burden, man. The heat didn't get any louder. I remember in the breed ride how close that was. That one comes in, it's got a great design to her from the side, very, very massive. Up through the top, comes in a big old rump. She just got beat by one that was real pretty. That one has got a lot of meat and fire and bone. Like I said, I like that one real well. We're going to go out and name the reserve champion, and then we'll go forth with the day. Okay, your grand champion pig came from class 2, entry 605, and congratulations to Noah Deleon. Reserve grand goes out of class 4, entry 616, Zavannah Macias. Congratulations. At this time I need Zavannah Macias and Braylee Thomason to the ring, please. Zavannah Macias, Braylee Thomason in the ring, please. Come over here in front of the announcing stand. Come on, don't be shy. Stop. Turn around for me. All the way around. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, if you didn't realize that this is for showmanship, and which one of y'all think won? No, alright, your junior showmanship winner is, we'll take that. Braylee Thomason. Alright, now I need Noah Deleon, Kaitlyn, Kelley, Whitworth in the ring, please. Noah Deleon, Kaitlyn, Kelley, Whitworth to the ring, please. Come on, Ethan. Granny was slow, she was over. Come on. Stop right there. Alright, this is for senior showmanship. This is the best we can do right here. Alright, winner of senior showmanship. Everybody made the top 3, you understand? Okay, so the winner is, sure you understand? You got this? Right. Winner of senior showmanship, Noah Deleon. Would you give all of these kids a big hand? They all did really well. So all of them did really well. Okay, now, are you ready to leave? Can't talk? Alright, you're excused. You can leave. Oh, wait a minute. Don't move. Come back. Alright, then we have overall showmanship. We have junior, senior, and then overall. Your overall champion goes to Noah Deleon. Good job, all of them. Okay? Thank you. All right, now you can leave. No, wait a minute. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, I need all breed champions. All breed champions. Fine wool. Fine wool cross, south down, and medium wool. All breed champions. Fine wool, Payton Hart. Fine wool cross, Kaitlyn Hart. Giselle Alvarez, south down. Kaitlyn Hart, medium wool. Also, don't forget the concession stand if you get hungry. They've got what you might need in there. If you're thirsty, they have drinks. So don't forget the concession stand. Also, I'd like to remind all exhibitors, 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, right here. All exhibitors, 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, be here, please.
Out here to name our champion lamb. Like I said, all you exhibitors, when you leave here, I don't want you to turn loose your animals right now in the flock. Your parents or teachers or agents or who's helping you, but shake their hand, give them a hug after it's over. It takes a family to get this kind of stuff done. Very good lamb show. As we start out, we talked about each individual breed. Like I said, Fine Wolf came in a single entry, very nice sheep in his own right. The same way with the Fine Wolf Cross, very good lamb. I was asking the kids where they're going to take them, and so they're going to go on down the road with them. Young lady with the South Down's got a very nice, good design come out of class of 2. South Down, nice sheep, and then the medium wolves, very tough drive just to get to there. We'll go out and shake the hand of the exhibitor over there.
Grand champion lamb goes to Kaitlyn Hart. Okay, this is entry 735, Payton Hart.
As a reserve, medium oil comes in here. I thought that medium oil drive was extremely deep and tough just to get here. Like I said, that one's going to be your reserve grand champion. Give these kids a round of applause.
Goes to entry 735, Payton Hart. Okay, I need all senior showmen, all senior showmen. All senior showmen and sheep, I need you to bring a sheep in the arena to show for showmanship. All, this is kind of a tongue twister, all senior sheep showmen.
I like better than doing showmanship. For all you that sometimes you think, well, I don't always have the best animal, but man, you can come out here and be the best showman. And nothing that hard work at home. Every time you come into a ring, whether you're showing a goat, a sheep, a pig, a calf, or dairy cow, or whatever, all that work starts at home. And you can tell the ones that have done that work at home and prepared themselves to come in. I asked them a few questions. Some of them got the answers, some of them didn't. I'm going to let them go home and research what they've been asked. And that will be something that they can get to in the next part. Like I said, one of the things, especially in the sheep, and I want goat showers to be listening. I didn't do it to the hog people, but I want to know what your animal weighs. You know, the shrug of the shoulders is okay, but somebody knows what that thing weighs. We cheat. Them kids that can't remember, we write it on the palm of their hand. And so that way we can do some things like that. All right, I think y'all have a very, very good sheep show. Like I said, the depth was very good. You have some excellent showmen out here, and we're going to go out here and select the champion showman.
Okay, hitting the showmanship. Your senior showmanship winner is Miss Kaitlyn Hart. Since Kaitlyn has already won the Jimmy Dale Black Award, we're going to drop it down, and the reserve showman is going to be Payton Hart. Payton will compete for the Jimmy Dale Black. All right, this brings us to our goat show. Okay, in the junior goat show, class 1 will be Payton Hart, Amador Castillo, and Kaitlyn Hart.
Payton Hart, Kaitlyn Hart, Amador Castillo. Start off and go show 3 individuals out here on 3 different kinds if you really want to get right down into it. I'll analyze them and then we'll place them. We'll talk about the young ladies down there on the far end, black-headed one. Man, that thing is thick, and when she comes into the ring, you really think, oh, that's the one. And as you get the piecing her out, big top and thick and in her leg back there, deep in her body. She's a little more straight, wants to just almost buck in that front knee up there, especially the right one. She wants to twist in her hop when she walks away from you, just ever so slightly, but she's awfully thick. A young man standing right behind her there in the blue short sleeve shirt's got one that when you get your hands on him actually has a little bigger feel to his rack. I like the way that goat pieces together from his rack back there to his dock, and it squares up. He's deep in his chest. He's a little more ribby today than maybe just on the verge of being just a hair bit full, but he's all right. Yeah, but where I think this one it excels the other one is when you get those feet going out in the sand, and that one that actually is the very soundest, widest sprung one. Keeps all the parts moving at the same time that they need to be when they hit that sand. I like that one very well. Young man here closest to me, he's got one that is deadly on the Bi-Wize, looking from the side, just put together right, just like he needs to be. Where he faults, he gets into. When you get up there under his rack, he's giving up quite a bit of mass and power compared to the other two standing in front of him. Needs a bigger leg sitting in him, but does have lots of expression. So we're going to use a young man in the middle first, young lady on the end second, young man closest to me third.
Okay, in your junior goat show, and first place goes to Payton Hart, also breed champion, also grand champion. Second place and reserve goes to Kaitlyn Hart, and third place goes to Amador Castillo. Okay, now the showmanship.
Just kind of changing things up out here since these three were going to come back for showmanship anyway. So I just let them show each other's goats and see if there was any difference. And I did see some difference in when they were handled by a different person. So I'm going to go out and shake the hand of the first and second place showman, and we'll go from there. All first places. Some of you may have to show with both hands. All first place dairy heifers in the ring at this time.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I was like, oh my goodness. Oh, yeah.
Seven really nice heifers out here in contention for your champion today. At these smaller shows, it's really hard to show a pattern of things you like. You know, you get a lot of different shapes and sizes and colors and breeds. And to me, it's more about finding the heifers that I would pick if I was picking heifers. And I think these seven are a good exhibition of that. They're all deep-ribbed, strong front-ended heifers with power and balance. They track on good feet and legs and carry themselves and hold together when out on the move. If you give these exhibitors a round of applause. We've got our baby calf out here. She's just shortly off the bottle. She's still trying to figure out what she wants to develop and be. I'd call her sporty today. She's a really nice, balanced calf. We've got our Class 2 calf, who's just a powerful, deep-ribbed, balanced individual that holds herself together really well. Our Class 3 heifer, this big red heifer, just a massive, massive-sized heifer. You love that overall height and withers and length throughout. And depth of forward rib. She just outsized the whole class ahead of her today. You've got our extremely balanced jersey from Class 4. You love the angularity of her. She's maybe carrying a little more flesh than you like today, but just a heifer that screams balanced and not a lot of holes. Our Class 5 waiter, an extremely powerful jersey here. You love that depth and width and chest floor and depth and rib. Depth in both fore and rear rib and spring of a rib. A heifer that needed some more competition today. Your Class 6 heifer, extremely hard top angular heifer, very nice in her own right. And then your Class 7 heifer, a heifer that comes in and just kind of blows you away with that side profile, that size and scale. To me, it's fairly easy for our champion heifer young man if you leave that Class 7 heifer out. Just a heifer with very few faults. Just extremely well put together. She's tight knit in every aspect. Really the prototype of a heifer you're looking for to take it to the next level. Extremely nice heifer. For a reserve champion, it gets much closer. A young lady can bring this jersey out. I just love the overall balance and symmetry of this heifer. She really doesn't give you a bad look. Just not quite as extreme as the Class 7 heifer ahead of her today, but a heifer that can stand a lot of competition in her own breed sport. at a higher level. And give everybody else a round of applause for bringing these heifers out. Really nice group of heifers today. I appreciate y'all coming out today.
Okay, I need all junior showmen for dairy. I need you in the ring. All junior showmen for dairy. I need you here in the ring with an animal. With an animal. I was told to mention that includes you. Champion dairy heifer was shown by Hayden Burrus out of class 7, and your reserve grand champion was shown by Hadley Burrus.
really nice group of junior showmen out here for your junior showmanship class. To me, showmanship is not about, necessarily the best clip job or the fanciest animal, how you have their feet set up, or which way you turn when the judge walks around you. It's about awareness, spatial awareness, awareness to where the judge is at, paying attention to calls, awareness to where the animals in front of you and around you are at, and giving yourself room to maneuver and work. It's awareness to ring and where you're at. Are you on the wall? Are you into the wall? Are you getting knocked over the fence? Things like that, and just total control and awareness, and just really focusing on always giving your animal an opportunity to look their best at all times. And I really feel like this young gentleman with this heifer that was your champion does that the best of this group. You go ahead and lead her out. Just an extremely nice job with her. He doesn't ever give you a bad look with the heifer. Just a beautiful parade with an exquisite head carriage. He's always focused on where I'm at and what his heifer's doing. Just a really nice job. Young lady coming out in second, again, does a really nice job with that awareness. She gives herself plenty of room to work. Just not quite as quick on proposing her heifer and getting her heifer and always giving me that good look at the heifer. But really nice job and very well controlled heifer. Young lady coming out in third. Heifer is extremely well trained, and she does a very nice job with this heifer. I'd just like to see her pay a little more attention to where I'm at and give herself a little more room to work with that really well balanced, well trained heifer. Young man coming out fourth, I love your attention to my commands to where I'm at and what I'm asking you to do. The heifer just needs a little bit more practice to get dialed in, and he just worked with her on always making her look good in line. Young lady coming out here in fifth, just had some trouble with the heifer. She was pulling her around a little bit. I'd like to see her be a little more aware to my commands, and I'd like to see her really reach up there and touch her down over the loin, just to make that heifer present herself really well. When she does get her stopped. Young lady coming out here in sixth. Nice job with the young calf. Just a total control. I'd like to see just a little more in lines of that. I'd also like to see her heifer just kind of maybe lead just a touch better. She kind of wants to kind of get away from her runner. And again, that whole awareness and spacing issue. Young man coming out here at seven. Nice job with the heifer. Just kind of got lost as we were stopping and missed some commands. And I'd like to see him maybe just try to keep his heifer's head carriage just a little better and pay a little more attention to get him up higher in the class. They did a really nice job from all 7 of these individuals.
Okay, and the winner of the Junior Dairy Showman was Mr. Hayden Burrus. All right, all senior dairy showmen, please enter the ring at this time. All senior dairy showmen.
1,000 cow shows all around the world, all over the U.S., Canada, Mexico, South America, Europe, and I've never seen anybody in the ring with leopard print shoes before. They're younger than I am, so they probably know what's cool, so that's probably coming out to get me a pair. But yeah, I thought that was pretty neat. Young lady here, two really nice showmen. They're twins. They're going to fight about this all year till next year, I'm sure. But young lady in first, go ahead and lead your heifer out. Just the heifer works with her just a little more effortlessly. She just is on command. She's on point. The heifer is stopping and setting up extremely easy. They're both very attentive, good young showmen. I just feel like the young lady coming out in first heifer is just a hair more put together training-wise today than as a young lady coming out here in second. Sometimes that's just, I told them, I said, it's not a measure. It might not be a measure of how much you work with them, or it might be, I don't know. But sometimes heifers are just more difficult too, and it is what it is. But two very good senior showmen, and I appreciate them coming out today. We give them a round of applause.
Okay, winner of the senior showmanship is Kelley, and I need Kelley, no cattle. I need Hayden and Kendra in the show ring at this time. Alright, y'all ready for this? You're not? Okay. Alright. Okay, now this is for overall showmanship and dairy heifers, and Mr. Kisst is going to pick the winner.
Y'all go ahead and give these two young individuals a round of applause for the hard work out here today. Two really good young showmen in your junior and senior division. I'll tell you, they're both extremely competitive in their own right. They both can be extremely competitive in other shows. But for me, it comes down to what you had to undertake to win your showmanship class on a deal like this. So. Was your heifer tougher to deal with? Was your heifer big? Was the competition work more? What was the overall level of attribution to put into it? For me, I felt like this young man had just a hair more than she did today.
Your overall showmanship winner is Mr. Hayden Burrus. Black. We'll give you the opportunity to find a few animals. So I need Hayden Burrus, Deleon, and Payton Hart. Lambs, pigs, and dairy for the Jimmy Dale Black. So you can hunt around, see if you have some friends, make sure you have one of each. For the lamb, pig, and a dairy heifer.
You have a couple minutes to get your sheep and be lined up for the next round.
Put your hogs up and then come back into the ring.
I think you can just sit down. I think they're happy. Yes,
It's been my first opportunity to judge something of this nature. I think it's a really good thing. Each one of these individuals I visited with just a bit, this is the first time they've done one of those species. And so to grab a hold of a dairy cow, you've never been a hold of one, that's a little different. To grab a hold of a sheep, you never had your hands on one, or drive a pig and you never had your hands on one. Y'all, what mainly this is showing is good animal husbandry that you're able to handle any species, and I think this is a pretty neat deal. I'll go out and present the buckle to the champion.
And the winner of the Jimmy Dale Black is Payton Hart.